And I think we are live. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Finally, we are live. Is everything working in order? Just gonna double check everything. But I think we should be good. Right, subscriptions. Oh, where am I? Oh, okay. Okay, let's check there. Right, how are you all? Just a second. Okay, we are good to go. And where's my chat? Oh boy, here we go. Try to get the chat going real quick. Create stream settings. Edit. Customization. Why is chat disabled? Interesting. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to... Oh, that's probably why. That is probably why. No, it's not made for kids. No tags. Okay, and here we go. Hey! Oh, nope. It's disabled. Customization, live chat replay. Let's do that. And I think we should be good now for the chat. All right. Hey. To the month. Who's... All right. How are you all? How is everything going? We are back, finally. And it's the month of May. How fun. All right, sorry about that. The chat wasn't working initially, and now we've got the chat working. I just got back from the gym. Get that protein shake going. And yeah, it's the month of May, folks. How is everyone doing? How many viewers do we have? We got a few. Oh, hello. Where are you guys joining from? Are you guys still working? I know it's a Tuesday, so do let me know. Chuck it in the chats. Where are you guys tuning in from? And yeah, there's already been like, how much? 4 hours of running already today in practice 1. And we are going to have another, probably, how much more? Just under 2 hours to go for day 1. So there's going to be quite a bit. We'll go through some of the drivers, their liveries. You know, there's so much cool stuff to talk about. It's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, but I thought, you know, should I tune in and go live for the entire... Oh, hello. The car's on track. Yeah. I thought, should I do the entire 6 hours? But like 6 hours of streaming is a lot. It's a lot, right? So 2 hours gives me the rest of the day to churn out more content for the channel, the podcast that I have, and also, wait, you guys probably can't see my face with the hat. How about that? There we go. With the podcast and for the channel and for obviously social media. So doing all of that. But we have cars on track now. We got 4 cars on track. Ooh. So we've got David Malukas, Joseph Newgarden, Scott McLaughlin. The Penske teammates are out right now. And yeah, if you guys haven't checked out, I also did a preview of the Indy 500. So anyone who's pretty new to the channel, let's say, are pretty new to INDYCAR, I've created this video over here that you can tune in. So your complete guide to the 2026 Indy 500 Grand Prix and previews of the entire thing. So do feel free to check that out. And if you're also new here, the way this works is you'll be wondering why they're going racing on a Tuesday. Well, it's not racing. It's essentially practice for leading up to qualifying this weekend. And then the main race is on the 24th of May, 2026. So we've got quite a bit going on. And yeah, going on and around in circles for 6 hours a day from today until Friday. Then Saturday, Sunday, we're going to have qualifying. There's a lot of practice because it takes a lot to dial these cars in as much as they can. Then we get to Saturday, which is going to be qualifying day 1. And then for pole shootout, we're going to have that on Sunday. And then next week, Monday, we have another practice session day. And then the following Friday, I believe, is going to be carb day. And then Saturday, nothing. Sunday, race day. So got quite a bit happening. So bear with. We've got the session on, as you can see on screen. A lot of drivers going through their gears. You have Marcus Armstrong right now for Meyershank Racing in that amazing looking car. The Acura Meyershank Racing car going fastest. So we don't really care about lap time. It's more speed related in IndyCar. Sorry, the Indy 500. So 225.8 has been the fastest lap average around the Indy 500. Or sorry, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So very exciting, very cool stuff. And yeah, lots of cars out on track. And these numbers are just going to go up slowly during the week. Today we're seeing a lot of cars doing a race run. So getting one behind the other and so on and so forth. So yeah, pretty exciting. But let's check, how about let's check Twitter. Oh, hello. Where is that? Oh, wow. That is Mick Schumacher's helmet for the Indy 500. That is so Michael-esque, isn't it? Wow. That is beautiful. There we go. Indy 500. Yep. That's me, mate. Indy. Going to be an amazing last couple of weeks during the month of May. So pumped for it. We've got Joseph Newgarden and Pato Ward right now going, just doing a few laps, one behind the other. Oh, hello. Newgarden just got overtaken by his teammate David Malukas. That was fast. Wow. But yeah, this is the livery I was talking about. How nice. So Acura, the car manufacturer who were partnered with Honda, have basically gone, we're going to get out of IMSA and the endurance championships and we're going to focus more on IndyCar. So it's essentially like a manufacturer that's sponsoring the Meyershank car, which is, I think, is very cool. And I think it looks beautiful. I don't know if that was a side angle, but yeah, this is the side angle view. Not that. There you go. Stunning livery, isn't it? How beautiful. A lot of cars on track. A lot of, essentially, we are seeing a lot of race running right now. And where are you guys joining from? I see a few of you watching right now. Where are you guys joining in from? I'd love to know. Are you in North America? Are you in Europe? Is it past work for you, so you're tuning in? Do let me know. This is a very exciting day for, yeah, the month of May. It's impeccable. Absolutely love day 1, and then it's a 2-week process, and then we get to Saturday, Sunday. We're going to see these cars at their fastest. When I say fastest, these things are going to be rocket ships. So you're seeing these right now. This is pretty much race run stuff, right? And then you're going to see a lot of 232, maybe 234s. And these are all miles per hour. So some big speeds, some monstrous speeds potentially coming up this Saturday and Sunday. Very exciting. So what's been the roundup? Well, it's been a pretty decent day. Like, no one's really had any incidents, no crashes, which at these speeds, fair play to the drivers. You know, usually you do end up seeing some sort of a weird crash or something, a big incident happening, but these guys have been pretty well behaved, and, you know, credit to them. I tip my hat to them. So yeah, you got so many guys on track: Scott McLaughlin, Joseph Newgarden, Ed Carpenter in his own Ed Carpenter racing car, which is phenomenal. And then we've got Alex Pillow coming into the pits. Something wrong with his car. Not too sure what just yet. But his right rear. Whew. And your right rear takes so much load going left constantly. Oof. Yeah, they're checking the car, checking the suspension. Bit of a... Whew. Okay. How about we do a poll for all of you joining in? Let's get you guys involved. Do you like the Indy 500 race as an event? Simple question to start with. Do you like the Indy 500 race as an event? What do I mean by this? It is a lot of people, a lot of Formula One folks who are just getting into INDYCAR pretty much think it's going around in circles. That's far from the truth, but I just want to get a consensus from you guys who are tuning in. If you're tuning in, my assumption would be you do like INDYCAR, you do like the Indy 500. But yeah, just curious to know. Let me know in the chat. Do answer. So today, what's been going on? As I said, nothing crazy, but a lot of race running. We haven't really gotten to qualifying. It's only day one, and we have today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. So that's 4 sessions. We have a practice session on Saturday. That's 5. Then we have 2 more. We can actually look at the schedule just to show you what I mean when it comes to... look at that. There we go. Practice 1, 2, 3, and then Friday's Fast Friday. They're going to be absolutely blitzing it through. Practice 5 Saturday, Sunday practice 6, Monday practice 7, and then Friday, May 22nd next week is going to be the carb day final practice. Obviously, carb day refers to carburetors, so that's going to make it to going to be a bit pretty good there. And then obviously May 24th is the big day, the race at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. So that is what we are going to be in for the next couple of weeks. And I'm going live every single day for the last 2 hours. Friday though, because it's Fast Friday, I might do maybe 3 or 4 hours. We'll see. It's just, there's only so much a guy could waffle on about for 5 hours or 6 hours, right? So, oh, Brandon. Well, I made it to the credential gate only to have my clutch crap out in my 2011 Camaro. Needless to say, I didn't make it in and had to limp back home. Oh, mate. Oh, mate, that's a shame. So wait, you got to the credential gate and your car broke down and you managed to get back home? Couldn't you, if you just like get it towed somewhere and then gone back in? Because I think it'd be pretty cool, no? And where's the absolutely button? Oh, mate, good catch. Should have added that in. But appreciate you, Brandon, for commenting, mate, getting involved in the live chat. The rest of the year, get involved, guys. And how many of you are going to the Indy 500? Are any of you actually going? I know a few of my mates are going, which is going to be phenomenal, by the way. I've been there. I went to Indianapolis in February to interview Marcus Ericsson and James Hinchcliffe on my podcast. So if you just go to my YouTube, there we go. I say James Hinchcliffe, it just pops up. If you just go to my YouTube, on my YouTube channel under podcast, you'll see James Hinchcliffe and Marcus Ericsson. So feel free to check it out to get a better idea of the, racing at Indy, the Indy 500, INDYCAR in general, Formula One, pretty much the whole thing. That's going to be pretty cool. Enough of me boasting about my podcast. We'll get back to action now. And yeah, I think very incident free. Let's talk about some of the drivers. Pardo Awards on track. Here we go. Let's just look at it's insane how fast they go, mate. Oh my God, 229. Oof. So it's actually wild. I tried the Indy 500 simulator at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Museum, the IMS Museum, and essentially there's no power steering, and you think you're just going to go left, but when you turn in to go left, that wheel has so much tension because it has no power steering and it just wants to snap the other way. And when you watch them live, it's just like, how do you do it? How do you do it? And when you meet some of these drivers, like I'm based in Toronto, Canada. So at the Indy Toronto, this year it's Indy Markham, which is pretty exciting. But when you shake each of these drivers' hands, it's like it's so strong, their grip strength is amazing. So very, very interesting observation. But let's look at some of the drivers. We've got a few new liveries for this week. As I mentioned, Marcus Armstrong is currently topped in this beautiful Acura Honda Meyershank racing car. Very similar to Romain Grosjean's car, actually. Where is he? Yeah, look at that. And then look at that. Well, from the front on, it looks very similar. Side on, it's pretty different. Connor Daly, the Indianapolis native. He's got the Kingspan dry and Reinbold racing car. Looks pretty nice. Connor is, as I mentioned, native to Indianapolis. He loves this place. Very interesting, his career. He's been very in and out in terms of like he's been filling in for folks. He's been, doing one-off entries here and there. Never really had a stable IndyCar career, unfortunately. But boy, will I tell you, this guy's fast when it comes to the Indy 500. So very, very good to see. Scott Dixon in the beautiful PNC Bank Honda. Love the gradient. He's doing pretty well right now. But again, these times are going to... these speeds, should I say, not times, are going to change back and forth. They'll just keep going. Right now it's all race running, so these are not going to be as fast. But it's good to distinguish between raw speed and toe... So you have raw speed, which is non-toe speed, and obviously toe speed, which kind of helps. So let me try to explain this in as easy way as possible. So toe is essentially when you tuck up behind. So let's say you're going, right? You're behind a car. When you tuck in behind a car, you essentially get into their slipstream where there's no air. So the car ahead has punched a hole for the car behind. So the car behind becomes faster, right? But the car behind, because there's a lot of dirty air being punched through the hole and going upwards, the car behind becomes very unstable and it loses downforce. Now, the moment the car behind goes outside, the toe of this car, the car in front, there's air again, there's drag, right, to the car behind. So then it gets planted even more and the downforce rises up. So that's kind of what they deal with when you see them going behind each other. That turning when you're behind a car is difficult because there's less downforce, but more speed. But when you come out, you have lesser speed, but more grip. So very interesting. I hope that made sense to you guys. But yeah, pretty fascinating the way it works. And so right now, some of the things to focus on is no toe speed. So if a car, pure pace, there's no one in front, it's just the car doing laps, what does that look like, right? That is exactly what so those speeds right now, no toe speeds, is what we need to keep an eye out for. And you can't track it, actually, unfortunately, which is a bit difficult, but I'm listening to commentary in one ear, and James Hinchcliffe is saying that the Andrettis are in the top 4 of the no toe speeds, faster speeds. So as I said, no toe means pure pace. There's no one. Let's say you have a clear track, you do a few laps. What does that look like? That's no toe. Toe is when you're behind a car and you get a slipstream and you go quicker. So we're not counting that. So right now, but look at this. Right now, in terms of Andretti's, you have Carl Kirkwood in P14 right now, in the Sam's Club car, 222. Then you have Will Power in 18. Beautiful livery. Looks even better on this Indy 500 oval kit. He's at a 221.4. And then the last is Marcus Ericsson with a 220.5. In this lovely Phoenix Investors car. I think it looks pretty mean. So I like this livery. I think out of the 3 Andretti's, my favorite's probably Will Power. I'm a sucker for black and yellow. And then I would probably say Ericsson's Phoenix Investors. And then, yeah, I don't know. It looks good. I don't know what it is about this car that doesn't really... I don't know. We'll see. But okay, so we've got a few folks vote now. Let's close it. What are we saying? Everyone says yes. Yep. Only 3 votes, but I hope you guys can get more involved. At the Ace Steeler, the front runners will show up near qualifying showdown. Correct, mate. And as I mentioned just now, a couple of minutes ago, this is they're doing race runs today. So, when I was watching it earlier during the day, Pardo Ward confirmed it that today is all about race running because the temperatures are higher. And when the temperatures are higher, you want to do race running. Now, I don't know exactly why, but everyone is just doing race running today. And tomorrow, Pardo Ward said that at least his team are going to do a lot of qualifying stuff. So I think that's going to be pretty interesting. So pretty pumped for that. Tomorrow's going to be nice. And Friday is going to be Fast Friday. Friday is all about qualifying. So that's going to give us a lot of insights into qualifying day on Saturday and Sunday, which I'm super excited about. Let's do another poll. Are you attending the Indy 500 in person this year? Let's see, because last time I did a live stream a couple of weekends ago, there were folks who were there, which is pretty cool. I found it pretty cool. And it'll be interesting to see how many of you guys are actually going. A lot of my mates seem to be going, which is, I think, very cool. And I'm obviously not jealous at all. But it would be it'd be lovely to be there. But, hey, when you have James Hinchcliffe and Will Buxton and Townsend Bell commentating, I'm still okay. Do you know what I mean? Let me have a swig real quick. All right. Oh, that was nice. Shout out All Max Protein Powder. They do a lovely job. Okay. So, rest of the drivers then. Who do we have? Carl Kirkwood, as I mentioned. Okay. Scott McLaughlin. Big. Whoa, hold up. On track action. Kiffin Simpson, Carl Kirkwood, Pardo Ward. 3 wide into turn 1. Oh my word, that was close. Oh, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. So almost all the cars are out. Connor Daly. Is that Connor Daly? That is Connor Daly. See, this is what you got to do. You got to like get good at identifying liveries pretty fast, so that you know exactly what's going on. And fair play to all the commentators who do that as well. So we shall see. Oof, that was close. Oh. But yeah, Scott McLaughlin is what I was talking about. Scotty Mac is, you know, he had a tough Indy 500 last year. Crashed out in the warm-up lap just before the race started. Very unfortunate. He had a big crash during one of the practice sessions last year. Literally rear-ended. His rear just whacked the right-hand side of the concrete barrier. It was an absolute wreck. The yellow submarine had to be replaced. Everything had to go. Yeah, it was awful. So this year, and then obviously in the race, it was horrific as well. Didn't even start the race essentially. Beautiful paint scheme. They've got like these blue, white, and red stripes, which are very nice. We've got a comment from Ace Steeler again. One question: will you see like a bump race to qualify for Indy 500, like an Indy 300? Good question. And they just rejigged some of the rules. So, at the Ace Steeler, the answer to your question is, we don't have a bump day, so to say. Now, usually, so INDYCAR has 33 entries. Oh, sorry, the Indy 500 has 33 entries. Now, any year where there have been more than 33 people who are trying to qualify for the race, let's say we've had 35, right? So 2 people will not qualify because of they'll get bumped out, which means we'll have only 33 cars on track who qualify. Last year we had that. Jacob Abel didn't make it last year with 34 entries. Jacob Abel did not make it, and he will be doing it this year because this year we only have 33 entries. So because it's only 33 entries, everyone's going to be qualifying automatically for the race. Now, what INDYCAR have tried to do, so on Saturday during qualifying, this is pretty weird, and some of you might be able to correct me on this, but from what I understood with what they just launched yesterday, they just basically said that they're going to kind of bump it in a way where the top 15 will be set on Sunday. Friday. Saturday. What am I saying? Again, this is a bit odd. It's like the top 15 will be set on Saturday. So you want to be in the top 15, obviously in order to go and make it into the next phase, right? So on Sunday. But the bumping aspect is weird, where it's like positions 13 to 15 are going to be, I think there'll be a one last shot for those guys, whoever's in that bubble, to come back and try qualifying to get into that 13 to 15 position or whatever. So then that's the bumping that they're going to do. But again, you're not out of the race. You won't be able to make it to the next day or something. It's an odd thing. I don't fully get it, if I be honest with you. I know David Land made a video on it and he himself looked confused, so I don't blame him. It was a very weird concept. So there's no bumping, so to say, but they're going to try and add jeopardy by, saying, hey, if you don't qualify in the top 15, you're not going to make it to the next round, like next phase of qualifying. So that's kind of what they've done. It's very, very weird. So I don't know if I answered your question, Ace, but I'm trying to figure it out myself. I'm not going to lie. Brandon says, I watched Fernando Alonso get bumped out. Oh, no way. What was that, 2017 or 18? What was it? When did Alonso get bumped? INDYCAR. Was that 2019? Oh, I remember this. Oh, I really like this livery. Oh, it was so nice. Oh, look at that livery. Come on, guys. That is absolutely gorgeous. That 2019 McLaren was just fantastic. Not just the INDYCAR, but the INDYCAR, sorry, the actual Formula One team as well. So that's crazy. You were there in, in 2019. Wow. Fair play. Unfortunate, I guess, not to see Alonso race that year. But yeah, pretty wild. Okay. So yeah, we covered McLaughlin. Newgarden looking very strong. He is looking very, very strong again. Last year, he retired because of a mechanical issue, but I would say he's right up there this year as well. He's going to be competing for it. Then we have Malukas again, very close to winning his first race with Penske at the Indy GP over the weekend, but unfortunately, that was a crazy battle, by the way. And Christian Lundgaard, what a move into turn 6. That is not where you overtake, by the way, but great racing from both drivers. Pardo Ward, that's a great looking McLaren, by the way, but he's going to try, and obviously he doesn't even have a helmet, like a special helmet for this year's Indy 500, because he's like, you know what, I'm just going to keep it as normal as I can. Rossi, the 2016 Indy 500 winner, he is back. 10 years ago he won, on his debut Indy 500. Jacob Abel is kind of floating in there, which is pretty exciting, not gonna lie. I'm curious to see what he could do. A one-off entry, family team, and Indy 500 is known for that kind of historical stuff where a lot of family teams come in. So very exciting. The Ace Steeler, Ace, what have you said? They should have a race to sort out the rest of the positions of in the 300 mile. Do you know what? That's an interesting idea. Like Formula One did with the sprint stuff, right? Like where you finish in the sprint dictates where you start the race. That'd be interesting. I just think it would be, given how incident prone the Indy 500 is, maybe it's a little bit too expensive. I don't know. I don't know how hard it would be to implement that. That would be my biggest concern. Like, how many parts do they have? Can they actually afford that? So it's interesting. But would that take away from the Indy 500 in itself? Do you know what I mean? Like, Indy 500 is such a rare thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's only once a year and that's it. So if you have another race at the IMS in the oval spec, does it take away from the 500? Maybe, maybe not. So that, I don't know. Interesting comment though, Ace. I like that. Oh, they've got Elio Castroneves right now. What's he saying? So Elio's just said that during the practice stuff and whatnot, they gotta save mileage. And I think, Ace, that to answer your question, that's the reason. They can't have that much mileage before a race because these cars are, I guess, culpable to issues, overuse, engine use. There's so many things, engine wear. So that's why probably that would not be able to, I don't think that would be able to sustain if we do that. So, Ferrucci, again, classic, home, what was it? HFOT, Hero, Home of the Troops? No. Oh my word. Home for the Troops. No. I've messed that up, haven't I? Crikey. What was it? Home for our troops. Okay. Home for our troops. In that classic. Kiffin Simpson in the beautiful Sunoco. Last that they won with a Sunoco livery. A Sunoco livery won the Indy 500 was, I think, in the 80s with Penske, if I am not wrong. Someone can correct me on that. Takuma Sato back in the Armada Rahal Letzman Lanigan car. Again, probably in for a treat. You never know. He could come back and win it. And then we just had Elio in this very interesting looking Maya Shank car. Yeah, not too sure about that, to be fair. Nolan Siegel in that blue McLaren. Looking nice. Rasmussen. Chaos. Lovely, though. Then we have Hollywood Harvey. Jack Harvey. How about that? In the Invest, Dry and Reinbold Racing. Teammates with Connor Daly. Love Jack on Fox Sports as a broadcaster. Huge fan. And he's been fast. The no-toe speed for Jack Harvey this, like last week and this week has been very, very nice. So, Jesus, keep an eye out. I think it'd be pretty interesting to see what he could do. And obviously, it's a beautiful looking car as well. I wonder how many of these models they'll actually produce. I don't know. And then Felix Rosenquist, who is rocking Morgan Wallen's car. So Morgan Wallen Radio, essentially, from SiriusXM. They are sponsoring this 500. I think it's pretty phenomenal. Love country music. Any country music fans out there? I think this is a pretty cool feature. I hope he does well in the race. But yeah, pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. Who else we got? Who else we have got? Oh, Georgia Hennebury mentioning a spotter's guide. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh my god, a spotter has so much stuff on. Timing, scoring, all linked to the pit box. I wish I could show you guys this. Binoculars, radios. Whoa. So much. Oh, wow. Oof. That's a full-on job. Six radios attached to the guy. Are you kidding me? Oh, my days. Crikey. 6 radios connected to the pit box. Turn 1 spotter is connected to the turn 3 spotter. Then they're connected to the driver. Oh my god, that's a lot. Jesus Christ. Okay. Six-hour days. Poor. Alright, Brandon Miller. Will you be in attendance? No, I'm afraid not, mate. I am not going to be in Indianapolis for the 500. Unfortunately. Hopefully next year, though. I do really want to come. I've been there. Just not during... I was there in February, as I mentioned, but not in... Wow, that is so fast. Wow. But yeah, I'll be... hopefully I'm there next year. Alright, back to the cars and drivers. Grosjean's back, which is nice to see. Probably in his last year at Delcoin and possibly INDYCAR. Christian Lundgaard in the... Oh, this has to be one of the best liveries. He is obviously the latest race winner. Can he convert this? We don't know. Maybe. And then we have Ed Carpenter. I think I just met Caio Collet, haven't I? Yeah. In that beautiful Brazilian flag livery. Ed Carpenter driving his own car. Ed Carpenter Racing. I think that's pretty cool in the slim fast car. Louis Foster in the drop light RLL car. Marcus Ericsson currently running 25th, 2022 Indy 500 winner. Rinus VK in the Wedbush. That's a bit odd. Wedbush Juncos Hollinger Racing. Then we have Graham Rahal in the classic United Rentals. Mick Schumacher in the... Oh, wow. Here we go again. EVE? Is it? Whoever designed that logo, I'm so sorry. That is just not readable at all. I don't know what's going on there. Never mind. And then Ryan Hunter-Reay in the purple Prize Picks McLaren with Deloitte. Very, very cool. Right, so that's kind of the field. Everyone's just doing a lot of race running right now. Brandon, wow, that sucks. Yes, it does, mate. Make it happen. Absolutely, absolutely. Hopefully next year, mate. And yeah, who knows? We can all catch up. Do like a nice little meet and greet or something. Hopefully next year. But I know a lot of friends who are going next year. It's insane. Okay, so where are we right now? An hour and 15 minutes to go. We've got a fair bit. And I'm going to close the poll that I forgot about, which is pretty funny. What do we have? So 86% no, 14% yes. Okay. We got a few folks going. That's nice. That's pretty cool. We've got Alex Rossi. Oh, wow. Alex Rossi winning the Indy 500 in 2016. They're just showing like the flashbacks of it. Wow. Jeez. Oh, there he is back on track. Wow. That is insane. Phew. It was a last minute deal done for Alex Rossi. Napa came in the last minute for Alex Rossi before the Indy 500, and that ended up being his main sponsor during when he was in Andretti. Wow. Juicehead is one of Rossi has some really nice sponsors. I'm not gonna lie. He has Tag Heuer watches, so if you like watches, you'll know what I'm talking about. Tag Heuer, beautiful. He's got obviously Java House. Amazing coffee. I'm not going to lie. If you live in Indianapolis right now, go to Java House. I really enjoyed their coffee. I think it was phenomenal. So Java House, huge shout out to you lot. Because their coffee, I could do with Java coffee right now. I've got so what do we have in Canada? We have Pilot Roasters over here. Pilot Coffee Roasters, who are here in Toronto. Pretty good. But we don't have a Java House and a coffee company sponsoring a team and a car. I rate that. Oh, he's not crying. I'm just a bit, lack of oxygen, I guess. But, yeah, very cool. Very cool. Okay. Let's do another one. A Q&A. Who do you want to see win the Indy 500 this year? All right. So, who do you want to see win the Indianapolis 500 this year? Come on. Let's see some answers. Who do you want to see win this year's Indy 500? Do we want to see Scott Dixon, the 2008 Indy 500 winner, win again? Do we want to see Joseph Newgarden win a third Indy 500? Do we want to see Alex Palou do a double, win 2 in a row? Do we want to see Elio Castroneves do a 5 in a row? Oh, not in a row, sorry. 5 Indianapolis 500s? Takuma Sato do it again? Marcus Ericsson do it again? Marcus Ericsson has been close so many times after his 2022 win. Who else we got? How many winners? We have 9 winners. Because I made sure to include that. So we have... Who are the guys who've won already? Dixon is 1. Newgarden 2. Rossi 3. Sato 4. Castroneves 5. Castro-Neves 5. Willpower 6. Willpower 6. Marcus 7. Ryan Hunter 8. Alex Palou 9. Those are your... Yeah. 9 race winners. Okay, Brandon, it says the new and only 5-time winner in history, Elio Castro-Neves. Well, we've already given him a 5, eh? Fair play. Yeah, Elio's 51. So I would say like I haven't really... I've met him here in Toronto. What a lovely guy. I don't know how he does it. It's just baffling, isn't it? Like, the Indy 500, Indy cars in general, they're so physical. And racing them at 51? Bro, that's insanity. That is absolute insanity. And if he can win it, I don't even know. I think Brazil would go crazy. And let alone, well, Indianapolis will go crazy because Indianapolis loves Castro-Neves. But Brazil would go mad as well. So yeah, who else? Who else we got? Could we see Mick Schumacher do something? I don't know. He was pretty fast in Phoenix. He was ridiculously fast, but that's just, yeah, dreamland. But you never know. You never know. Alex Palou could definitely I could see him doing a repeat. Not gonna lie. Ferrucci's fast. Willpower. There's Connor Daly. Connor Daly winning in Indianapolis. It'll do him so much good if he could do it. So low key, I'm kind of pumped for. Yeah, I really want Daly to do well this year. You know, there's so many guys I want to see do well. So, okay, the Ace Steeler. I would like to see INDYCAR go global, mainly in Mexico, Australia, England, and Brazil. Those markets need some love again. And Willpower as the redemption story. Oh, yes. Absolutely, mate. I love it. Absolutely love it. Willpower winning another one. Those crazy mad eyes. That'd be pretty wild. Ooh, we're seeing Marcus Armstrong and Alex Palou have a discussion. Maya Shank obviously have a technical affiliation with Chip Ganassi Racing. They are having a chat with each other. Fascinating. Because, yeah, good start for Marcus Armstrong, sorry. But yeah, going back to Ace's comment. Yeah, I think Mexico might happen pretty soon. Australia and England are pretty hard to... Yeah. Australia's pretty hard to go and do, given how much logistical stuff. Okay, toe speeds, here we go. We have Carl Kirkwood, Willpower, Jack Harvey, Marcus Ericsson, Nolan Siegel. Wow, those are the top 5. So again, Kirkwood, Power, Harvey, Ericsson, Siegel. 3 Andretti's in the top no toe speeds. So no toe speeds is going to be critical for qualifying. So the 3 Andretti's, Nolan Siegel, and Jack Harvey. Jack Harvey's looked rapid. Going back to Ace's comment, yeah, Australia is just going to be a logistical nightmare, and I think funding and stuff's going to be a bit of an issue. England, though, I could see England happen. I think every time I've been on live streaming, someone's commented like, hey, we should probably go back to, like INDYCAR at still Silverstone. Imagine that. Whew. That would be brutal, but so fun. Obviously, they don't have the same downforce levels as an F1 car, but still, it'd be pretty cool to see. Brands Hatch, another one, would be very cool. Ferrucci overtaking Connor Daly into turn 1. Ooh. Nice. But yeah, Ace, I think it'd be cool. Given Fox Sports has a 1/3 ownership in INDYCAR now, and given how like the numbers have been absolutely outstanding, right? It's crazy because for me as a content creator, I'm seeing more traction with, on YouTube at least, INDYCAR content than Formula 1 content when it comes to live streaming and those kind of things. So I think I love INDYCAR as a sport. I think it's phenomenal. It is so underrated. And and I want to do as much as I can to push it out there, you know, for people to watch and stuff. But yeah. So 5 o'clock shadows is what they're saying. Okay, let's check Twitter. Let's see what's going on, or X, I guess. See if there's anything new. 2 hours remaining. Here are some pictures. So that's Mick's beautiful. Oh wow, red Michael Schumacher throwback helmet. I think that's a stunning helmet. That's Christian Rasmussen. Just look at that. There's barely any. That is such a slim carbon fiber wing. So much different to, yeah, so different to the road course, and it's so cool to watch them. Oh, and this is what I was talking about. Look at that blue, white, and red stripes. Wow. I hope Scott McLaughlin can kind of put it together this year. He's had a disaster. And then the United Rentals, again, beautiful car. 2 generations of Schumacher alongside. Wow, that's what he did, eh? That's so true. Indianapolis in Formula 1, yeah. That's crazy. Kyle Kirkwood in the Sam's Club. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I saw the Joseph Newgarden car. I saw this Joseph Newgarden last year's Indy 500 winning car at the IMS museum, and when you go next to it, these cars are so low, and they don't they feel even lower because of the rear wing being so low, and I don't know, it's just something magical about these cars. Oh, good old Pato. There we are, Dry and Reinbold. Look at that. That's Connor Daly's car. That's a beautiful looking car, Jack Harvey's. Love it. Hollywood Harvey himself. Yeah, very, very nice stuff. Connor Daly's actually done a collaboration with Enchante, which is Danny Ricciardo, and Daniel Ricciardo is going to be at the Indy 500. So Brandon, if you'll be there, try to go meet Danny Ricciardo. And do let him know that there's this guy over here named Sachin who would love to have him on his podcast. Why did I see that? What the heck, mate? Are you crazy? Some more paint schemes. And look at the McLarens. I mean, come on. Oh, speaking of Connor Daly, he's made a pass on track over Romain Grosjean. Wait, is that? Who is that? Oh, no, that's Elio Castroneves. My bad. Yeah, the McLarens are so nice this year. I think they've done a phenomenal job with. I wish their Formula 1 livery could look like this. Oh, unreal. Unreal. What else we got? Real Madrid. Oh, no way. Wow. Low key. I need to save this. This is beautiful stuff. I cover a lot of merch stuff, so this is going to be... Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. There we are. Bit of traction. Action. Bit of action on track. Very nice. Some more hats from, I think it was Branded Builds or something, for the Andretti team. $65 for a hat. Are you kidding me, mate? $65 for a hat. Good golly. Why is it 65 US dollars? That's like close to 90 Canadian. Blimey. Hell no. I'd love that, but that's too much. Too much. There we go. All right. There it is. The fan base and the audience that he has. I think he's going to do a lot of... Okay, cool. Interesting. Okay. So going back to... Let's end the Q&A for now. Okay, beautiful. INDYCAR is greater than F1. Yeah, very controversial. I love them both. But, yeah, a lot of people just love Formula 1. And I don't know why they don't see what's in INDYCAR. I'll be in the pits, but not on race day. Oh, mate, that's crazy. But do try, mate. Do try if you could get a glimpse of Danny Ricciardo. I think that'll be pretty cool if you can. You should see the price of eggs. Eggs! Why would they be selling eggs at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, mate? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Very odd. But okay, we have Alex Palou right now. And Alex Palou saying something is wrong. Okay, that's interesting. His right rear has a bit of an issue. But yeah, here's the clearest look on what infuriated Romain Grosjean. Right before Stingray and Marcus Armstrong came together, effectively ending. Oh, okay. Wait. What happened here? So they came here. Where's the hit? Didn't see it anyway. Brandon says, "Oh, they're not there. Okay. Are you in England?" No, mate. No, I'm based in Toronto, Canada. Toronto, Canada. We love it. Love to see it. Yeah. Oh my God! Did someone? It's happy hour and Townsend Bell has just cracked open a can. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh, that is a beautiful picture. Wow. Okay. Morgan Wallen. What is that? Mercedes football. Ah, the World Cup. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys checked this out, but Gucci might be sponsoring Alpine from next year. I think that's bonkers. I did a reel on it. I'll show you some of it, but it is absolutely ridiculous. Gucci might be sponsoring Alpine.
Gucci is reported to become Alpine F1's title sponsor from 2027. And they'll
Wait, let me
F1
play that
fans.
again.
What if Formula 1 had
Hello.
Gucci is reported to become Alpine F1's title sponsor from 2027. And they'll be called the Gucci Alpine Formula 1 team. BWT is leaving after
This is not a
season,
joke.
and Gucci might be stepping in, and the deal is reportedly worth tens of millions. But here's the thing, this means the end of Alpine's iconic blue and pink livery. And honestly, Gucci Alpine Formula 1 team might be the most ridiculous name I've heard in Formula 1. Do I want to see it? Probably. Is it going to be cringy? Probably. Will the car be covered in Gucci logos and monogram patterns? Maybe. And follow for more Formula 1 content. But here's why it actually makes sense. Luca De Meo used to be Renault's CEO and built Alpine F1, and he's now the CEO of Kering, Gucci's parent company. He knows Formula 1, he knows Alpine, and Gucci wants F1's US and European audience. And this is where fashion meets motorsports, and we can already see the rise in luxury fashion and Formula 1. RIP to the blue and pink Alpine livery, and hello Gucci Formula 1. Would you like to see this happen? Gucci is reported to become Alpine F1's title sponsor.
This is no joke. Gucci might be sponsoring a Formula 1 team. And these are like renderings of what it could look like potentially. No. No. Nah, mate. Anyway. I don't know how. Yeah, this is a very interesting thing. Alpine blue color on at least half of the car. Gucci green and red colors, a touch of gold. Oh, that's gonna look disgusting if they actually mash it up. Oof. Nah. Nah, can't do that. You can't do that. Anyway, let's go back. Let's focus on IndyCar. Let's hit this refresh button. What are we saying right now? Nothing too much happening. Nothing too much happening right now. A lot of people are saying that, yeah, not a lot of folks. Oh, nice. I think it's pretty cool. A lot of people are saying that the blue and pink of Alpine is not that good, but it is iconic. It's become so iconic now. Do you guys collect like die casts as well? How do you go about it? Did you do it? But yeah, very weird. Crazy to think. But okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm just checking my social media 1 second. I think I've got a couple of messages. Who's saying that? Okay. All right, officially happy hour. Have you all got a beverage in your hand? Because I've got, not my beverage, but I've got a protein shake that I forgot about. Right, so happy hour. We've got beautiful sunshine. We've got loads of cars on track. Okay, now let's get into some commentating mode. Hope you're all with me. Who's the bright blue car? The bright blue car is... Okay, Elio Castroneves coming in. Going out. He's out. Who else we've got? We've got... All right. Okay. So, guys like Brandon, or I think Ace mentioned Will Power. Brandon, you mentioned Elio? What am I saying? Elio Castroneves. Why Elio? Why do you like Elio Castroneves? I'd love to know. What's the reason? Because I only got into IndyCar from 2021 onwards. And 2021 was the year he won. That was my first 500 when I watched and he won. And I didn't quite understand it at that point. Now I do, and I get it. Crazy. Why else do you like Elio Castroneves? I'd love to know. And Ace, why'd you love Will Power? Oh, mate, I love Will Power. I just love he's crazy guy. But when you meet him, he's a very nice and humble person. All right. Marcus Armstrong still going at it. Still top. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, you're not going to see a lot of crazy lap times today. But what's fascinating, what really has caught me off guard is how incident-free this session has been. We've got Dennis Hauger in the 19. Is he 19? He is 19, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think let's talk about the rookies now. How about that? Let's start with Dennis Hauger from Norway. Arskog Arskog, I think. Wait. I hate when I get things wrong. Oslo Orskog. There you go. Norway. He's also called the Norwegian Nightmare, for those of you who didn't know. Oh, hold up. Did someone spin? Oh, no. Huh? No. Okay. Yeah. Dennis Hauger, I think the highest rated rookie this year. Finished 8th at the Indy GP. Really, really great drive from him. Kept it all together in one piece. I think he's going to be an underdog for a good finish at the Indy 500. Not a win. Maybe he can. Who knows? But I think he could do a very good job. He could be the rookie of the year at the Indy 500. So rookie of the Indy 500. I think that's what it's called. So fascinating to see what he could do. And I think he's very well positioned for success. Then we have Mick Schumacher. Was very fast at Phoenix during quali. The race pace was pretty decent as well. But he's battling that issue, that trouble, some wrist injury that he picked up at St. Pete in the season opener. So he'll require surgery at the end of the year, which is unfortunate. But those things can happen. I hope he's okay, but it is tough when you're turning at those speeds. It does hurt quite a bit. So yeah, rookie points right now we have Dennis Hauger at 100, Kyle Collette at 70, Mick Schumacher at 54. So Dennis Hauger is really, he's doing very, very well. So yeah, Mick Schumacher, again, it's just, you need a season to just dial in, and especially when you come from, Hauger had experience at ovals and stuff in Indy NXT last year, so he's a bit more familiar. For Mick Schumacher, it's very, very new territory. So, interesting. Kyle Collette and Dennis Hauger had a very close team battle, not team battle, a championship battle in Indy NXT last year where Dennis Hauger won by over 72 points. Mental. Absolutely mental from Dennis Hauger. But still, Kyle Collette, very, very fast as well. So those are the three. And then we've got to go right up to Jacob Abel. Not really a rookie, but he got bumped last year during qualifying days. So technically, he's not raced in Indy 500. So, yeah, Abel Motorsports, family-owned car. It does not have the Abel Motorsports decals on the side pods. It's just plain white. I think they'll have it for the race and qualifying most likely. But I guess if you keep it just pure white, it's going to be very just open, right? So I think, pretty cool to see how it all lines up. But waiting might be a factor. But Jacob Abel, guaranteed. Yeah, it's guaranteed for him to actually be doing this year's Indy 500. So pretty cool in that sense. A lot of things are cool. I feel like I'm running out of vocabulary, which is why I don't do this for 5 hours, because I don't know what I'll be talking about, especially when it's just practice days. So 2 hours I think is alright. And if you haven't already, hopefully you guys could hopefully you guys could like this video, comment, get engaged with the live chat, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel, because there's so much happening with the Indy 500. There's a lot of content coming your way for you to enjoy. So please make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. I appreciate you for that. And we currently have yellow flags flashing. I think that's just I think they're just testing that. Heartbreak at the Speedway. Okay. 1912, Brian De Palma car broke down on the last lap. Michael Andretti in 1991 passed on lap 187 by Rick Myers. Then we had Roberto Guerrero spins out on pace lap. Marco Andretti passed at finish line by Sam Hornish Jr. in 2006. Oh, wow. And then we have J.R. Hildebrand crashes on last lap. And he was leading at that point. That was nuts. Then Elio Castroneves passed by Ryan Hunter-Reay right at the end. Oh! And then 2024 Pardo Award pass on last lap by Joseph Newgarden. Actually, I think they've missed out on one more. That would be Marcus Ericsson and Joseph Newgarden. Because in 2023, because Marcus Ericsson was so close to doing it back-to-back, Marcus Ericsson actually had, what do you call it? Marcus Ericsson actually had the race pretty much there in his control, and it was a yellow flag, if I'm not wrong, as in a full course yellow. Caution came out, and they said that the race would have ended as it was, and Marcus Ericsson would have won again, 2 in a row, but it didn't quite happen. I don't know why they're not. I don't know why. I don't understand why. I think for Marcus Ericsson, do people not rate him? Is it, why does he not get the same amount of screen time or air time, as some of the, like, why are you showing me Santino Ferrucci where he's won no races, he hasn't won an Indy 500, but someone who's won races and the Indy 500 you don't give. Okay, yes, I know he's American, maybe he gets more sponsors and stuff, but I just feel it's not fair to an extent. I I'm not advocating for, oh, this is not fair, whatever, but I've always felt he's been kind of, I don't want to say, not given enough attention, shall we say. Not ideal. So, anyway, pretty weird. I found that very, very odd. Don't like it, not a fan, unfortunately, but what can you do, right? It's just one of those things. So, yeah, pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. I feel like Marcus Ericsson deserves a lot more recognition for what he's achieved, and he loves the Indy 500. So in my episode, I could really tell when I filmed with him, he lives and breathes the Indy 500. He absolutely loves it, and he is fast. 2019 was his first year. 2020, 2021, he crashed, I think. 2022, he won. 23, finished second. 24 was not great. Didn't finish. 25 last year, finished second and then got disqualified. And I think that's a fascinating take, right? What if he had won last year? Would they have disqualified him? I don't know. I guess in hindsight, it's good that he didn't win. But yeah, nothing crazy happening right now, and that's why I'm kind of just waffling on. We are on a commercial break. Nothing really has. Oh wow! Nothing has moved the needle, and yeah, maybe let's just go to X and see what's going on. Yeah, this is Alex Palou, basically. Ah, look at that. Gucci in advance talks to sponsor Alpine from 2027. That's what I was referring to. You know what? Oh yeah, that was one of the images I came across. Crazy. Like, anything that resembles this would be fine. Yeah, and I think the the Renault R71. Oh no, R31. Sorry. This is so funny. Look at Scott's face. When you realize the Indy 500 is next week. Oh dear. Yeah, there you go. Gucci. Weird. Ooh. But I was talking about the Renault R31. I think that's a 2010 or 2011. Oh, I absolutely loved this car. Oof, so nice. Anyway, back to INDYCAR. Oh yeah, was this the one? No, that wasn't the one. Okay, from Indy 11? What's the Indy 11? Indy 11? What's an Indy 11? Is that football? Oh, it's football. Okay. Or soccer, as you guys call it in the States. Oh my word, that's big guy. Yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Alright, nothing too much happening. Okay. What else? Okay, we've got Joseph Newgarden now. Oh, Joseph Newgarden's done for the day. Okay. P3, 225.1. In the Shell Chevy Penske. And what was this? Fuel something? FR? I don't know what FR is. Fuel something. That's going to be interesting to see. Nothing too much happening right now. Yeah, he says it's pretty hard to say who's on top, who's doing what. So, yeah, he's done for the day. There he is, Marcus Ericsson. quality. Pretty happy, Marcus Ericsson? Interesting. He's very methodical, Marcus Ericsson. He's saying basically that every single run you go out on right now, it needs to be high quality. Yeah, it needs to be high quality. You can't necessarily... Oh, he's only ran 15. Dennis Hauger 12, Marcus 15, Takuma 17, Ryan Hunter A 19, Elio Castroneves 22. And then Rossi has run 78 laps. So what Marcus Ericsson was alluding to is all the runs that they do, it needs to be quality. So this is, I think, a classic example of quality over quantity. Yes, you could do a lot of normal stuff, but it is very crucial to do quality runs. Now, what I think he's alluding to is nice and good running in terms of car checks. So balance, wings, roll bars, weight jackers, all of those stuff that drivers pretty much know about. And also, is the car getting dialed in day by day? You don't want to set up false expectations of like, hey, okay, car's flying right out of practice one. Okay, can we get pole on Saturday, Sunday? Well, there's a long game. The race isn't won on qualifying. The race is won at the weekend, the following weekend. So can you get the race car dialed in? And even for qualifying, I think it's a bit of a challenge, right? Like, what setup is going to work really, really well when it comes to qualifying day? What are the temperatures going to be on that day? Are we going to get can we get a very nice no toe speed setup earlier so that we can have a good amount of speed when it comes to qualifying? Because qualifying is pretty much one car goes at a time, right? So can we get that done? Which is why quality over quantity makes sense. And your no-toe speed is going to be very crucial. Now, this is only practice one. And last year, I remember Scott McLaughlin was doing monster laps. Monster. Oh, I think, what was the qualifying time last year? Indy 500. Quali time last year. What am I saying? Quali time, pole, speed. What am I saying? Quali speed. It's speed. It's not time. Scott. Why is this disappearing? Where's Copilot gone? AI mode. 234.2. There you go. Fastest pole speed in Indianapolis 500 history was in 2024. 234.2. And how much is that in kph? Miles. Let's check. Miles to... $234.2. Whoa! 377 kilometers an hour. Oh my god. That's insane. 377. Wow. So Will Buxton's just asked, who has the most work to do right now? Townsend Bell is saying Alex Pallou's got a bit of work because the car, something's wrong. Elio Castroneves has a bit of work to do. He's P19 right now, but right now all of that doesn't really matter. James Hinchcliffe. So now we've got... I'll try to relay what they're saying right now. Yeah, they're talking about toe and no toe right now. There have been qual runs as well today, but also they've been, yeah. They are talking about Takuma Sato, so neutral on Takuma Sato. Okay. Penske are 3rd, 6th, and 7th. Dry and Ryan Bald racing are all in the top 10. Connor Daly 2. Jack Harvey number 8. Okay, we've got cars on track for the final 35 minutes. And this is where, yeah, it's going to be a pretty busy racetrack, and now it's going to be pretty much traffic running. Oh, here we go. I feel like my back's just going to get weirdly slouched. All right, here we go. Kyle Collette, Felix Rosenquist. They're all coming out for long runs now, running in traffic, see what that feels like. Felix Rosenquist with the, where is he? With the Morgan Wallen radio car. Shout out Morgan Wallen. Okay, here we go. 26th overall, but 8th fastest in no toe. So that's Kyle Collette. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at when you have static cameras, those cars are exquisite when they pass. They're so fast. Arenas VK, what's he saying? Balance. It's all about balance. Qual runs for Arenas VK. Balance was the key focus point. And now they're going to mix it up in traffic. You got to have confidence and balance in the car. Okay, fair play. And that's what everyone's doing as well. Here we go. All of them. Ed Carpenter's out as well. I think he's the only owner to be driving, right? Very sure. Yeah. Only owner to be driving his own car. And he's 221.2. Still very good. It is a fast car. Fascinating. Okay. A lot of traffic running now. No incidents, which has been pretty interesting to see. Oh, well, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 into 1. But then they kind of just gave each other space. Stingray Rob. We are on board Stingray Rob. And Stingray Rob, I think, has a decent amount of pressure on him this year. He definitely needs to deliver. What are your thoughts on Stingray Rob? Because he's been around for a couple of times. For a couple of seasons now. Do you rate Stingray Rob? Now, I like his name, Stingray. Simple question, guys. Do you rate Stingray Rob? Ooh, I see a no straight away. Wow. That's pretty fast. Why so? Put in the chat. Why not or why yes? Fascinating. Okay, a lot of traffic running. We have some very nice... Let's see who's got some good... Look how fast those things are. Oh. Oh! I heard a very weird engine sound. Oh, maybe it was just downshift. Arenas VK comes back into the pits. All the rest of the cars are out now. I want to see the Marcus Armstrong car live on track. I haven't seen that still. This beautiful Acura. I wish they make a... Yeah. Kiffin Simpson in for the lead. Can you imagine? Oh, Kiffin Simpson. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Kai Collette, Jack Harvey, Jacob Abel, and Ed Carpenter right behind him. Around the outside, goes past him. Right. It's crazy. James Hinchcliffe is saying, yes, as a rookie, you need to understand how to pass someone, but you also need to know if someone else is passing you, there's a skill level involved for that as well. That's pretty... I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. So Jacob Abel, P14 right now, which is pretty... He's doing, 223.2. Connor Daly and Elio Castro Neves. Good move. So these longer runs. And then where's Marcus Ericsson? Because he went into the car pretty soon. Oh, he's still in the pits. Why are they taking so long? Fascinating. Fascinating. Huh. 28 minutes to go, just under half an hour. Ooh, Abel. Jacob Abel. Jacob Abel. Yeah, Elio's car is not looking that stable right now. Who's that? Who's overtaken? Interesting. Yeah, Elio's car does not look that dialed in right now. Balance and speed, there's something wrong with Elio's car. He's not able to pass Jacob Abel right now. He's following him. He's trying to get a toe now out of turn 2 into turn 3, but Connor Daly just blitzed past him, but now it's... Okay. Still no, he's actually fallen back a bit. Okay, here he comes. Can he close the gap? Not quite. Not quite. Interesting. There he is. He's still not able to get close. He's not able to get close to Jacob Abel. That's insane. Is that a bit concerning? I don't know. It's only practice 1 right now. But he's so far off. He's not able to get there. Whoa. No. Not able to... A lot of swerving now. Jack Harvey swerving. Ed Carpenter just behind him. Oh, he's okay. He's dipping in. Okay, that's never mind. Willpower. Oh, those speeds are nuts. Whew. Also, I forgot to mention Catherine Legg. This was a very late entry, and it's been awesome to see her in this year's Indy 500. And that car, the Elf car, the Eyes, Lips, and Fuel? Eyes, Lips, and Fuel? It's a chrome livery. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So really, really like that. Okay, Ericsson is out now. VK is out. Schumacher is out. Okay, I want to see a couple of runs from Ericsson. I would love to see Lundgaard. I don't know if he's going to come out again. Rossi's active now. And I want to see Armstrong. Those are the ones I'd love to see before this day wraps up. Well. So we are on board with Rossi and we see, there he is, Marcus is out, and then we have, who's behind him? Is it Felix Rosenqvist? Oh, Marcus's car pops. Wow. Okay, Rasmussen makes a pass on Will Power. Pretty sweet. Yeah, Marcus Armstrong still at the top, which is pretty cool. The cheeky Kiwi. Alright, what else do we got? We're on board Marcus Ericsson now. I think he's slowly building it up. Slowly building it up. Yeah, he's going a bit. He's not going rapid right now. That is a very weird sound. Downshift. Into turn 1 comes Marcus Ericsson. Into turn 2, upshift just before getting into turn 2. Ericsson currently running 29th. Elio Castroneves is behind him. And again, he's struggling to... I don't know what they're doing. Because Marcus is... Yeah, he's going full tilt-ish. A lot of lift off from Marcus Ericsson. But Elio is not able to close the gap. Like he gets a toe, gets close, but he's not able to finish the move. Oh, and Marcus is pulling away now. Oh, Marcus has gone full throttle now. You can feel it. Again, I think he's doing some traffic running now. There he is. Okay. They're just running in traffic. Potterwood drops to P10 just now. We've got 22 minutes to go, just about. Dennis Hauger on Jacob Abel makes a pass into turn 1. Very cool. Very cool move. I sound like Trump over there. Very cool. Alright. Kirkwood. Kirkwood is P5. 224.4. Alright, Kirkwood is getting it dialed in now. Here we go. P5. He'll take that for sure. Definitely take that any day of the week. Pelosa is, starting on the back foot a little bit. Track temperature is dropping a little bit. Stingray Rob's going to come into the pits now. Everyone else, Will Power, Alex Rossi, Felix Rosenqvist, Renus VK in the Wedbush Hunkos Hollinger. Ooh, Alex Polo's car's out. Wow. They're going to go for the 20 minutes remaining. Very nice. Very nice. There he is, Will Power in the black and yellow. Can't miss that beautiful TWG AI car. Okay. Oh, there's a big train. Kirkwood overtakes Christian Lundgaard. Still no incidents, guys. Very, very clean. I am very impressed. Oh, I've got a poll running, haven't I? I've got a couple of votes only. I feel like that's fine. Yep, 2 votes. Both don't rate Stingray Rob. Yeah, I don't know if he's like a paid driver situation or what, because there are no results right now. Oh, hello. Here we go. Kirkwood overtakes who? Who's that? Okay. That's Louis Foster. There we go. Okay. Okay, so Alex Rossi is chasing down Will Power. Gets nice toe. And he's probably going to flick out. No, he's not. Okay, backed off. But if you see, and this is maybe something fascinating for you guys, if you see my hands, if I'm the car, I'm coming towards you, right? I'm coming, your turn 1, I'm coming into you. This is the front left, this is the front right. What you'll see, the tires, let me try to get this orientation correct. The tires are tilted. Is it like this? Yeah. Yeah, the tires are... Wait, this way? No, this way. Yeah, this way. So what happens is when you put load, the tires become straight. So when they start, the tire... And this is called a camber, the wheel angle. So they're this way when they start the race. Or like the Indy 500 kit, the tires are tilted to the left slightly so that when they take the load, they actually, through suspension, become straight when the car is turning. It's crazy. So that's called a camber. And it's Formula 1 cars have it. These guys have it. Everyone has that. Then differential is like... So the rear tires... So rear differential means if the differential is low, both tires, the rear left and rear right, will turn simultaneously. And when the differential is low, they could do this. You see what I mean? So if the differential is low, there's no difference between the 2 tires, so they rotate together. And if the differential is high, the rotation becomes a lot easier. Do you see what I mean? So if you're coming up to a corner, Formula 1 has this as well. The higher the differential, the more easily the car can rotate. The lower the differential, the harder it is for the car to rotate, because both tires move in the same RPM necessarily. And you can adjust the level you want. So crazy stuff with the angles and the wheels and whew. Okay, here we go. Scott Dixon coming through. In that beautiful PNC Honda. I don't know. How long's he had that? Had it for a while. Apologies. Alex Palou is getting strapped in. And I think he's going to run out, just get some installation laps. And Alex Palou right now, he's not going to be let go into the traffic. He'll try to avoid it and go in the opposite side of the track where there's no traffic, just to make sure the car is balanced and the rear, I think rear right issue doesn't exist anymore, and that it's all okay. They seem to have found the issue. They've probably fixed it as well. So yeah, Scott Dixon out now. Running behind, I think it's Renus VK, or is it Connor Daly? I don't know. Okay. Ace, could you see SVG doing the Indy 500 Coke 600 double one day, or Scotty Mac doing it as well? Yeah, possibly. I think, Kyle Larson obviously did the double. Was it last year? Yeah, last year. Possibly. it is difficult, just given the logistics, I think. Oh, here we go. Sorry, they're just comparing the rear wings. Ah, okay. Interesting. Sorry, they're just showing something very interesting about like the rear wings. But to answer your question, yes, possibly. But Scotty Mac, I don't know given the season he's having right now, because I think it's purely so like if your season's going alright, then I don't see why you can't do it. And then logistics and stuff, like if Kyle Larson can figure it out, I'm sure they can figure it out as well. But excuse me. But with Scotty Mac, I think given the season he's having right now, I don't think he would be I don't think he would be wanting to do that, if that makes sense. Purely because his focus would solely want to be INDYCAR right now. And actually getting a good, like, it's been a while since we've seen a Scotty Mac win, right? So he would love to get to winning ways, and then maybe he's in a position of authority. I don't even think Penske or Roger Penske would allow him to do that just yet. But yeah, hope that answers your question. What do you think? Do you think that'd be possible? Oh, you're from Australia, mate. No way. Oh, good. G'day, man. Yeah. No, look, SVG versus Scotty Mac one more time would be stunning, but it's just the logistics, right? And mainly, like, is he in a position? Because I know when Scotty Mac got, given the drive to come to America and do everything. I mean, it's pretty big because he's an American citizen now as well, right? So the thing with that, I would say, is Roger Penske told Scotty Mac, hey, listen, you win the Bathurst 1000, we'll take you to America. In this case, it would be win us the Indy 500 or win the INDYCAR championship, and then we'll talk about it, kind of a thing, right? So even though it might be a one-off thing, I think that's what the deal would be should they want to do something along those lines. But that's also given me an idea, like how Fernando Alonso, as a Formula 1 driver, came and did the Indy 500. I definitely love to see a bit more of F1 drivers coming and doing INDYCAR. Like, imagine Max Verstappen doing the Indy 500. Very unlikely he's ever going to do it. But I would love to just picture that, what that could look like, But yeah, SVG versus Scotty Mac. Bloody good, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, hopefully we get an opportunity to see that at some point. But Scotty Mac, you got to cross your fingers that Scotty Mac actually delivers somehow. You know what I mean? Okay, Palou is back out in traffic. Ah, okay. I did not expect that. So Scotty Mac going into... Not Scotty Mac, sorry. Alex Palou. Wow. Palou's gone straight into the traffic and he's alright. Oh, he's getting tow and he's moving out. Whew. He's flying. What are you saying, Ace? If you saw the rivalry between these two in Supercars realms, you know what I'd be like, yeah. So, yeah. Alex Palou's gone fastest. Hold up. You're kidding me. Are you kidding me? What? Alex Palou's just gone 225. 226 pretty much. Wow. That is unreal from Alex Palou. He had an issue. He comes out and he puts the fastest speed. He's flying. Alex Palou is flying. Oh my god. $226. Wow. Some of the Andretti's are like a 221 or 222. And Alex Pillow just comes out after having an issue and goes and does a 225.9. That's insanity. He's so good. Oh my god. We're on board Christian Lundgaard now. Look at him go. How? Wow. Sorry, I'm just in awe of Alex Palou. How's he? What? Oh, what a great exit. Unbelievable. Palou has just gone through and through and through people. But yeah, Ace, that rivalry was amazing. So heated. Took so much out of both drivers to beat each other. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So I do know about that rivalry. And yeah, I'd love to see it again. Palou's come in. Palou has peeled in. The rest of the guys are just cycling around. Just doing some traffic run. But Alex Palou comes in after... Oh. Excuse me. Oh, this is nuts. How has he come and do this? Car is good for Alex Palou. One thing I could be very sure of. Wow. Probably do come out and do some traffic running and then call it a day for a lot of these guys now. Palou as well, just come into the pits. He's probably going to have a look, give some feedback on the car, and then probably just head back out and do a little bit of traffic running and call it a day. A lot of cars on track. We have Marcus Armstrong, Jack Harvey, Pato Ward, Alex Rossi, Ed Carpenter, Takuma Sato, Rinus VK, Nolan Siegel, Marcus Ericsson, Will Power, Christian Lundgaard are the drivers out on track right now. So, yeah. Now it's just traffic running and a few quali sims, and the car is just going to... Again, we don't know necessarily about the fuel loads, even when they say quali run. It could mean anything when it comes to... Oh! Alex Palou's out of the car. That's probably done. Marcus Ericsson's just overtaken his teammate, Will Power. Interesting. Palou's out. Palou's done for the day. 7 minutes to go. Just wanted to check if the car was alright. I feel Scotty Mack is the only driver that be a pain in SVG's beep on road courses that give NASCAR telecasting. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is very true. I agree with that. Yeah, who knows? Like, I think Scott McLaughlin just... Oh! Rosenquist just went a bit loose on the exit. Whew! And we're going to see a lot more squeakiness. Not bad. Yeah. I think Scotty Mack, if he establishes himself as a very, IndyCar great, he could do what he wants, and Penske... Team Penske would allow him. Yeah, Palou, phenomenal job. Oh, there he is. We're going to hear from Palou. Yeah, the car's good. It's good. Ah, it was a balance thing. Okay. Okay, so Alex Rossi behind Marcus Ericsson. Then we have Christian Lundgaard, Rinus VK, Marcus Ericsson, Alex Rossi. A big train forming up. Graham Rahal goes P6. Whew, okay. Just over 5 minutes to go now. Graham Rahal to P6. Wow. 224.7. Okay. Fascinating. Okay, we've got Will Power now. P27 right now, Will Power. Yeah. And Ericsson, his teammate. P24 Ericsson. $30 laps on the tires. Yeah. Here we go. This is some fascinating footage right now. Ericsson comes out, flies past. Don't know who that was. Takuma Sato, Palou, Armstrong, Daly, Newgarden, Dixon, Rail, Kirkwood, McLaughlin, Grosjean, and Malukas are your top 10 right now. But again, it's only P1, practice 1. So let's see. 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, well, just under that now. My video has a bit of a lag. But yeah, they're showing Graham Rahal right now. Graham Rahal is, yeah, doing a pretty good job, to be fair. P6. Nice. Is that Jack Harvey? Yes, that is. Oh, please. '17th in a no-toe pace for Graham Rahal. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, who else we got? He's going to come in now. He's done for the day. Is Graham Rahal. Okay. Alex Rossi. All tires now, all these people. All tires. So now, right now, what's going on with all these guys on track? Tires are probably 25, 30 laps old. Lack of grip. They're trying to fight their way. They need to use all their tools to maximize performance out of the car. So weight jackers, anti-roll bars, using their hands, their feet, really to get as much as possible. So that's what's happening right now. And you see Alex Rossi, Marcus Ericsson. It's all that race pace stuff right now. And Marcus Ericsson was very good with this towards the end of the race, where he can save that tire life. He's a bit of a tire whisperer to an extent, where he's able to preserve the tire life a little bit more than usual, which allows him to actually attack the way he did in 2022 and then 2023 and then last year as well. So he was very low on confidence last year, but still finished second and then got disqualified. But now, yeah, Marcus Ericsson probably is. Yeah, I think he's due in for a nice one. Not gonna lie. I think he can. I think he'd do a phenomenal job. So, okay, less than a minute, 40 seconds to go. All right, here we go. A lot of these guys are just wrapping up their final few laps. 40 seconds is roughly how long it takes to finish a lap at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. They're all coming along, and it's going to be... Yeah, here we go. We're pretty much done. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Last 10 seconds. Rossi, Scott Dixon. I think it's Renus VK behind him. They're trying to... Oh, is that Connor Daly? Oh, it's Connor Daly. Daly gets in and swoops past Scott Dixon. And that is checkered flag for the day. They're all going to wrap up. Everyone is going to come into the pits, most of them. Connor Daly is going to finish up his final lap. And there we have it, folks. Why are we not surprised right now? So Connor Daly comes through and finishes. Wow. So there we have it. There we have it. Practice 1 done for the day. 6 hours of running. And we guess who's at the top? Alex Below. Again. Yeah. Again, there we go. It's based on faster speeds. Alex Pillow number 1. Marcus Armstrong must be feeling good in P2. Connor Daly. Awesome job from him. Looks pretty hooked. And the drier Reinbold guys must be pretty happy. Joseph Newgarden looking pretty good as well. Dixon, Rahal, Kirkwood, McLaughlin, Grosjean, and Malukas wrap up the top 10. Then we have the other dry and Reinbold, Jack Harvey, Pato Ward, Rossi, Sato, Castroneves, Ed Carpenter, Abel, Ferrucci, VK, Simpson, Rasmussen, Rosenquist, Marcus Ericsson, Nolan Siegel, Stingray Rob, Dennis Hauger, Will Power, Lundgaard, Ryan Hunter-Reay, Kyle Collette, Louis Foster, Mick Schumacher. That is your grid right now. Again, this was just practice 1. And again, we don't know too much about what's... It was just race pace, majority, chucking a few guys doing some quality runs here and there, but nothing too much to hype about. I think we got a good idea. Some guys need to do a bit more work. Castroneves being one of them. I think Mick Schumacher as well just wants, he doesn't, I think, understand what a race-winning car or the fastest car feels like. It's all feel-based. Scotty Mank, all the Penske boys must be pretty happy. Penske's are 4, 8, and 10 right now. So all in all, they're there. The Andretti's no-toe speeds are pretty fast. Out of the top 5, top 4 are the Andretti's, and then we have Nolan Siegel and who was the last? Jack Harvey. So those are the no-toe faster speeds, no-toe is going to be what qualifying is going to be all about. And yeah, pretty interesting to see how it all unfolds tomorrow. I appreciate each and every one of you for interacting in the live chat. Brandon, Ace, you guys, taking a lot of the workload today. So I appreciate you guys. Hopefully we have more of you tomorrow. I'll be going live again tomorrow from, the last 2 hours of practice 2 tomorrow. We're going to see some more quality runs tomorrow from what I gather. So we'll be live for that. So 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. And, I'll put the thumbnail and put the link out soon. And then you guys will have access to it. So turn your notifications on. And if you've enjoyed today's live stream, please make sure to like, comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe, because it really helps the channel. And I appreciate each and every one of you. The goal here is to, deliver high quality content and really try to simplify the nuances of racing and obviously increase IndyCar's reputation as well. And Formula One is obviously Formula One. We cover Formula One, but I also want to make sure we raise awareness for IndyCar because it's such a phenomenal sport. So appreciate each and every one of you. We'll be back tomorrow for practice 2 again, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Appreciate you guys, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy your evenings or good night. And yeah, if you're waking up in Australia, probably good morning, mate, and have a great day. So appreciate you guys, and